massive news coming from Netflix. Netflix has announced the release date for the upcoming live-action adaptation of the ever-so classic and just in general one of the greatest shonen anime of all time, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people agree with me, Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, Yu Yu Hakusho has been announced for quite some time that a live-action adaptation was coming to the platform of Netflix, and
still moving on. This is for my day ones.
Come on, hit that subscribe button and that bell so you get notified whenever we drop updates on all the latest and greatest news in the world of anime and manga. A few fans, including myself, have been very skeptical on what this thing is going to look like. We did have recent success, and it was, for the most part, anywhere ranging from decent to people loving it with the One Piece live-action Netflix series, although Sean Schemmel, voice of Goku, thinks it's terrible, so there aren't everybody on board of that. But nevertheless, it gave a lot of people a little bit of optimism. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if they did good with One Piece Netflix, you know what I'm saying? You never know. Possibilities are endless. But again, that team that handled the One Piece Netflix live action isn't the same team that is handling the Yu Yu Hakusho live action. Because according to this article, it says here, Netflix premieres live action Yu Yu Hakusho series on December 14th, 2023. So in a few months, we will be getting this bad boy. Netflix Japan announced on Thursday that the live-action series based on Yoshihiro Togashi's Yu Yu Hakusho manga will debut worldwide on December 14th. Guests to be announced later will attend a special screening event on the evening of December 13th. Sho Tsukikawa, live-action Let Me Eat Your Pancreas, is directing the series, and Tatsuro Mishima is writing the script. Ryo Sakaguchi, the Lord of the Rings and X-Men, is the VFX supervisor. Takumi Kitamura, live-action Tokyo Revengers Let Me Eat Your Pancreas, will portray the role of Yusuke Urameshi in the series, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of how he looks, again, like the complaints that some people had about Zoro in the One Piece live-action, like he looks like a boy band type of guy, is kind of what it looks like with Yusuke. And if you know anything about Yusuke, he's more like a greaser from back in the days type of dude. He's not really a pretty boy band dude. The manga follows, of course, if you don't know, 14-year-old delinquent Yusuke Urameshi, who dies after saving a child in a car accident. Spirit World is surprised by his death and offers him a chance to come back as a spirit detective who is tasked with defeating demons. Toho Studios and Netflix signed a multi-year contract to lease 2 of Toho's stage facilities in Tokyo starting April 2021. Netflix's first production there is the live-action Yu Yu Hakusho series, and I'll be honest with you, a part of me is like, yo, yeah, they did do live-action One Piece justice, right? Like, One Piece came out pretty good, so you never know, maybe they could get this done. But then there's a big part of me that is like, yo, okay, that was a fluke, and at the end of the day, there's not the same team that's working on it, and I think they actually, I want to say One Piece started first, because Oda announced this like in 2017, but either way, I still don't really have the most faith in this thing, to be honest. I'm not going to come in here and say like, yeah, this is going to be great, they did One Piece, like, just because they got it right one time out of the many times we've seen from the, Death Note live action Netflix and a few others, doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to strike gold with Yu Yu Hakusho. I do want it to be good. I definitely would love for like, hey, it'd be a cool experience. Yu Yu Hakusho, again, is my favorite shonen anime of all time. It has this level of nostalgia for me, and it has a personal, I guess, story and history with me that is like, yo, dog, I love this show too damn much, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard for me to get over like, yo, that's not like how Justin Cook did it. Oh my god, that's not Kuwabara. Chris Sabat did it way better. But we'll see. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that at the very least it's not terrible. But you never know. Maybe it could be a 2 for 2. Maybe we could have this One Piece Netflix be great and Yu Yu Hakusho be just as great or even better. I mean, there's been some cases, again, besides just One Piece Netflix, of live actions being good. We've seen the Rurouni Kenshin live action films were great, and Rurouni Kenshin is considered a classic on the level of Yu Yu Hakusho. So maybe they got it right, or maybe we're about to be in store for an absolute free-for-all disaster of one of the greatest stories ever told by, again, the man Yoshihiro Togashi, also responsible for the big cult hit Hunter x Hunter, Hunter x Hunter. But only time will tell. Either way, December 14th, Yu Yu Hakusho live action Netflix. I will see you there, and more than likely I will review that bad boy and talk about it in depth on my other channel. Go check it out and subscribe. Link in the description below. But yeah, that's where we stand with Yu Yu Hakusho live action Netflix.
Thought it would have been, wish it would have been. Acting like I'm fine is getting harder to pretend. I said, thought you would have been, wish you would have been. Maybe I was wrong, it was me all along.